Hey, it's Danny the plumber. Today I'm going to show you guys how to snake out a bathroom sink. You can see this one's clogged up right here. The first step with the style of machine that we're going to be using today, this is a Gorlitz. It's a small one, and hopefully we can just go right down the center without even dropping the trap. So first, what you want to do, if you can look under here, you want to remove the pop-up. Under here, this is the pop-up, and so you can just unscrew that most of the time with your hand, and there's going to be some water that is going to flow out. I've got a bucket underneath there to catch the water. Small bucket. You can use a pan or pot or anything. So I let that water out. And now I can go ahead and remove this the back of the pop-up completely by pulling this ball out of there. And see, it looks like that right there. So that just goes right in this back hole right there. And that's which operates the pop-up. So now we can go up on top and remove the pop-up straight out like that. And that's where that little rod goes right in there and makes the pop-up go up and down when you pull this lever right here. So we can put that to the side. So now we're ready to snake the sink out, and I've got my little Gorlitz machine here with a foot pedal, and this is how this one's operated. You just push the foot pedal down and you manually feed the snake like that. You can see I've got a little curve at the end of this tip right here, and that helps it get past the trap and any other pipes that are curved inside the wall there. So I've got one glove on, just not to touch the snake, and I just simply feed it down. Right there, I'm at the trap, and I feel a little resistance. I just keep pushing slightly on it, a little pressure. Now I'm past the trap. I'm at the dirty arm area right now. And now I'm at the sanitary T in the wall. I can feel a little resistance, and I'm working my way down past that. Okay, so it's going pretty smoothly. I don't feel it catching up on anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run a little water, but it's important to put your finger where that pop-up rod went underneath here on this back side, right there. That's where the pop-up rod and ball is supposed to go. So just put your finger there and run a little bit of water and see if it goes down for you. And it seems to be going down pretty nicely. Real nicely. So it looks like we got our problem. So now I'm going to pull it out, and at the same time I'm going to run the cable. Nothing at the end. Sometimes I'll get a wad of hair. Today, nothing. It's always a good idea when you get the pop-up rod back together to run a lot of water to rinse anything that you may have unclogged in the pipes down the pipe. So now what we have to do is put the pop-up rod and the pop-up back together. And that's a little bit tricky sometimes. So first you'll stick this just slightly in right there with this plastic nut following it. But you gotta make sure up on top, you can see that where the rod is there in the pop-up right there, you've got to make sure that you get the pop-up in place. So this pop-up, and it, you can see the little, this little right here, this goes closer to the wall. You drop it in, and I can feel where I'm touching here, and just get it inside. And screw it together. So you want it hand tight and maybe a quarter turn more with some channel locks. Then you want to run it and play with the pop-up up and down a little bit to check for leaks underneath here. So you'll go up and down with the pop-up and you'll be feeling for leaks underneath the sink here. I don't feel any leaks. Water's going down. We're done. So it's also a good idea to fill, when you're done with the job, fill the sink up with water and let the drain go and see how it drains, number one, and also see if there's any leaks underneath here. You can run some water at the same time, but you're checking all the joints, especially this back pop-up right here, the one that we were working it with, right here, this one, in this area. And it's a good idea to go up and down with it while you check. But you're checking for leaks everywhere under here because sometimes the snake will loosen up one of these nuts here, the slip joint nut and washer, or sometimes you even can break a pipe in the wall. That's one dirty sink. So you can rent a snake like this at any Home Depot or tool supply warehouse and do the job yourself. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.